Welcome to Zengage Yoga. I'm B, and this is Shaking and Not Stirred. Child's pose. Ground your hips down into your heels. Let your arms rest above your head. Bring awareness to your third eye center, the space right in between your eyebrows. Set an intention for today's practice. Any person, place, thing, or idea that you'd like to devote today's practice to. Take your hands off one side of the mat, stacking one over the other, stretching the side body. I choose not to cue right or left side because I want to leave your positioning up to you. You decide which side of the mat you face, and you decide which side you want to start with. Take it over to the other side, stretching the side body, pressing the hips down. Back to center. Puppy pose, knees wide, feet mat's width distance apart, pressing down into the tops of the feet and the shins. Stretch the arms off the top of the mat. Press your forehead down, or if you can come onto your chin. Rise up into tabletop, shoulders over elbows over wrists, hips over knees. Spinal balance. One arm out in front, the opposite leg kicking back. Flex and point the toes, ankle and wrist circles. Back to center. Over to the other side. Stretch that arm, bicep to ear, wrist and ankle circles. Back to center. Inhale, dip the belly, lift the heart, lift the tailbone, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose, arch the back, round the shoulders and the tailbone. Follow your breath. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Find any swaying or organic movement that serves you here. And follow your breath, dipping the belly on the inhale and arching the back on the exhale. Pressing down into the tops of the feet and the shins. Thread the needle, arm out to the side and up, thread it through a shoulder stretch here. You may extend your leg and find a bind, looking under the armpit, supporting your neck with your shoulder. Release your bind. Roll back to center and over to the other side. Arm out and up, thread it through, come down on the shoulder, extend the arm, extend the leg. Breathe. Inhale back to center. Tuck the toes, hover the knees. Hold here. Push back into downward facing dog. Shorten your dog so that your heels come all the way down to the mat. And taking one hand to the opposite ankle, find a bind and look under your grounded shoulder. Release your bind and take it to the other side. Shortened dog twist. Breathing, releasing the jaw. Back to center. Step forward to the hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Tadasana, arms reaching overhead and hands to prayer heart. Remember that intention we chose. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga, high plank, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. High on the toes, step forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Tadasana. Hands to prayer heart. Begin again. Again begin. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Chaturanga. Inhale, high on the toes. Step forward. Forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Tadasana. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. High plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Cheetah, knee to nose. Switch sides. Cheetah, knee to nose. Cross plank cheetah. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. Switch sides. Cross plank cheetah. Engaging the core. Mountain climber prep. Same knee, same elbow. Switch sides, mountain climber prep. Three-point, cheetah. Three-point, cheetah. Three-point, downward facing dog. Cross plank cheetah. Three-point, downward facing dog. Other side. Cross plank cheetah. Three-point. Mountain climber prep. Three-point. Switch sides, mountain climber prep. Three-point, downward facing dog. Three-point, cheetah, knee to nose. Three-point, switch sides. Three-point, cheetah, knee to nose. Three-point, downward facing dog. Cross plank cheetah. 3-point, switch sides, cross plank cheetah. 3-point, downward facing dog, mountain climber prep. Foot to the sky, 3-point, switch sides, mountain climber prep. Other foot to the sky, downward facing dog. Step forward, warrior 1. Rise up on the inhale. Press into the blade of the back foot. Breathe. Exhale, warrior 2. Hinge forward, elbow to knee, modified side angle. Revolve side angle, high on the back toes. Horizon, come onto the blades of both feet. Revolve side angle, chaturanga. Warrior 1, other side. Lift up, hips down, grounding down into the feet. Open out, warrior 2. Release the shoulders by flipping the palms upside down. Hinge forward, modified side angle. Reach up and open the heart. Revolve side angle. Shift onto the blades of the feet, horizon. Inhale, lift up, revolve side angle. Exhale, chaturanga. Lion's breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth, extend the tongue, shake the head. Warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Modified or extended side angle. Plant the hand, revolve side angle. High on those back toes. Horizon. Inhale, reach back up, revolve side angle, ground the hands, chaturanga, high plank to low. Inhale, upward facing, exhale, downward facing dog. Warrior 1, other side. Exhale, warrior 2. Modified or extended side angle. Open out. Grounding down into your feet. Revolve side angle, high on those back toes. Open out to the other side. Come down onto the blades of both feet, horizon. Breathing. Inhale back up, revolve side angle, ground the hands, chaturanga. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, shake the head, exhale. Warrior 1. Sitting low in the hips. Breathe, exhale, warrior 2. Extended side angle. Revolve side angle. Dip down, horizon. Coming back up, revolve side angle, ground the hands, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Warrior one, other side. Exhale, warrior two. Extended side angle. Open out to the side. Revolve side angle, ground the opposite hand, open out to the other side, high on those back toes, grounding down into that front bent knee and foot. Come down horizon, hovering the hips. Inhale, lift up, revolve side angle, chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Another lion's breath. High on the toes, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, forward fold, ragdoll. Heel toe the feet, hips width distance apart. Hang the head, shake the head yes, shake the head no. Encourage the neck to drip down, pointing the spine down to the mat. Bending the knees to get the torso on top of the thighs. Ground the hands, open out to one side, bending the opposite knee. Breathe. Ground the other hand, twist out to the other side, bending the other knee. Back to center, forward fold, halfway lift, forward fold. Heel toe the feet together, rise up into chair pose, hinging back to ignite the belly. Knitting the knees together, the big toes together, open the heart. Cactus arms, melting the shoulder blades down the back. Fold forward. Peace sign fingers to big toes. Find a bind, splay the elbows, bend the knees, fold deeply. Shake the head. Release your bind, halfway lift, heel toe the feet together, forward fold, inhale, chair pose. Hands to prayer heart, twist, hooking elbow to knee, or hooking the outside of the hand to the knee. Take whatever modifications serve you. Zero judgment. Breathe. Back to center, full expression, fold forward, exhale. Heel toe the feet, hips width distance apart. Place those in the palms, pressing down in all four corners of the feet. Splay the elbows. Fold forward. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. Release the bind, heel toe your feet back together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Hands to prayer heart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hook the elbow or hook the hand and twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Keeping those knees in line. Breathing. playing with shifting weight from the toes to the heels, maybe picking up your toes, twisting out, wringing out. Inhale back to center, full expression. Exhale, fold forward. Heel toe the feet apart, find a bind behind your back. Dip low, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Release your bind, heel toe the feet back together. Rise up. Chair pose. Coming high on the toes, melting the back down. Slowly connecting glutes to heels and coming all the way down on the back. Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees splayed apart, hand on the belly, hand on the heart. Checking in with sensations, coming back to that intention, coming back to breath. Setting up for bridge, able to graze the heels with your fingertips. Ground down into your feet and come onto the blades of the shoulders, bridge pose, pointing those hip points up and back, pointing the pelvis up and back. Thinking less of the glutes, thinking less of the lower back. This is not a back bend, this is about the hips, pointing up and grounding down from the knees, down into the ankles, into the mat. Release, constructive rest, knees together, feet mats width distance apart, hands on the belly, coming back to breath. Setting up for another bridge, coming high on the shoulders, lengthening the neck, breathing, opening the heart, and release, come down. Whatever lower back release you'd like, Supta Baddha Konasana or constructive rest. Find wheel, placing hands behind shoulders on either side of the head, pressing down into both palms and both feet. If you'd like to play, come high on the toes. If you'd like to go further, maybe come down on the forearms. Remembering to track the knees forward, to track the elbows the other way. Protect the neck and the lower back. Come down, Supta Baddha Konasana. Knees apart, feet together, hand on the belly, hand on the heart. Breathing. Another opportunity for wheel. Grounding down and rising up. Releasing the glutes. Maybe dip the head to the mat. Protect the neck, roll on down. Constructive rest, knees together, feet apart, hands on the belly. Back to breath. Pull the knees into the chest. Rub your eye sockets and your sweaty face all over your knees. Hug your knees in. Thank yourself for coming this far. Release your knees, set up for core. Yogi push-ups. Pointing the hands to the toes, flexing the toes back to the feet, crunching. I like to play with breathing every third crunch, crunching 3 times per breath. Always making sure to get the sides of the body, all aspects of the abs. And if yogi push-ups aren't for you, try whatever works. Making sure that with each crunch, your shoulders come back down to the mat. Using your core as momentum. Bicycles, elbow to knee. Breathing. And again, play with breath. Challenge yourself. Crunch every third breath. 3 crunches per breath. Through the nose. In through the nose, out through the nose. Back to yogi crunches or whatever you'd like. Few more minutes of core. Full extension, full expression. Give it all you got. If counting helps, count. Count out loud. Breathe. Control your breathing. Harness your victorious breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Bicycles, elbows to knees. Kick, 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 kick. Keep going. Keep going. Don't let your shoulders come off of the mat. Come over onto your stomach, forearm plank. Find high plank. Lower to forearm plank. Dip those hips. Don't move your upper body. Only dip your hips. Schroeder's here for support. High on those toes. And come on down. Breathing. Shaking out your hips. Resting here. Rest on the other cheek. Catch your breath. Sphinx pose, press up, baby back bend, keep the neck long, lower down onto your forehead. Reach back, find a bind, locust with a bind behind your back, lifting the feet, powerful breathing in the belly, teetering on that soft belly, lower down, release. Wiggle out those hips. Superhero locust, arms out in front, legs back, teetering on that belly again. And release, lay on the other cheek. Set up for bow. I challenge your first bow to keep the knees and the thighs on the mat and only grab the ankles, kicking back, opening the heart, stretching the neck forward. grounded bow, and release. Set up for bow pose. Grab the tops of the feet and lift up the knees and the thighs, lift up the heart, and with each inhale and exhale, teeter-totter forward and back, releasing those abs that we so laboriously tightened. Stretch back into child's pose, recognizing your body and how it feels in this moment. Coming back to breath. Coming back to intention. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale high on the toes, melt the heels down center. Inhale high on the toes, melt the heels to the back corner of the mat, bending that front knee. Inhale high on the toes, take it over to the other corner of the mat, bending the opposite knee. Inhale high on the toes, step forward to your hands, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Tadasana. Hands to prayer heart, coming back to intention. Feet mat's width distance apart, 45-degree angles with the toes pointing either way. Mini 5-point star, drop down into Malasana squat. Straighten the spine, pointing the tailbone down. Pressing the knees wide apart with your prayer hand elbows. Ground the hands. Find crow if it is in your practice. Push back into high plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Warrior 1. Exhale, Warrior 2. Extended side angle, we're shaking here. Find a bind. Birds of paradise. Step that back foot up. Shift your weight to that grounded foot. Rise up, straighten the back. Find stability in that grounded leg. Open the heart and then extend your lifted leg, flexing the toes back to your face. Birds come on down. Release your bind, step back into extended side angle. Warrior 2. Rise up into triangle. Shift over. Warrior 2, opposite side. Extended side angle, find a bind. Birds of paradise, second opportunity. Step that back foot to meet the front. Ground down into that foot and rise up, not even thinking about that leg over your shoulder. Open your heart, then extend the foot once you've straightened your spine and opened your heart. Release the toes. Come on down. Step back into side angle. Extended side angle. Smile up at the sky. Rise up, Warrior 2. Warrior 1. Chaturanga, high plank to low. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come to your knees. Sit back on your heels. Rest the crown of your head to the floor. Rabbit pose. Round the shoulders. If you do not have the space in your neck to rest the crown of your head on the floor, find a block and create a straight line with your neck from your neck to your shoulders. Rise up. Protect the lower back by placing your hands in your quote-unquote back pockets. Press the hips forward. Open the heart. Camel. This looks very similar to grounded bow. It's all shapes, just making shapes. Protect the lower back, come back up. Sit back on your heels. Hero's pose. Catch your breath. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Step, jump, float forward. Forward fold, halfway lift. Inhale, Tadasana. Hands to prayer heart. Knee or big toe hold. Open out. Shaking is good. Don't let it stir you up. Release the bind, extend the leg, and pulse, lowering down slowly. Knee or big toe hold on the other side. Extend, open out. Shaking is discovery. Release your bind. Pulse and lower. Slowly. Eagle. One leg over, one arm under. Straighten the back. Tilt the tailbone down. Lower the shoulders. Engage the core. Fold forward, touching elbows to knees. If you fall, you fall. Challenge accepted. Other side. Knee over knee, arm under arm, twist. Straighten the spine, point the tailbone down. Engage the core, fold forward, connect elbows to knees. Come back up, engaging that core, untwist. Again, knee over knee, arm under arm. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, elbows to knees. Inhale, engage the core, come on up. Untwist. Other side, knee over knee, arm under arm. Engage the core. Fold forward. Touch knee to elbows, lift back up, untwist. Last time, knee over knee, arm under arm, engage the core, fold forward on an exhale. Inhale, lift back up, untwist. Other side, knee over knee, arm under arm. Hello, core. Fold forward. Inhale, back up. Straighten the spine, untwist. Tree pose. Sole of the foot on the inner thigh, hands to prayer heart. As you grow your branches, I challenge you to close your eyes or cast your gaze up and back, and I challenge you to fall. Standing still in a pose only means that you aren't going anywhere. Don't take yourself so seriously. Smile. It's just yoga. Tree pose, other side. Hands to prayer heart. Stabilize. Grow your branches. Close your eyes. Reach back, look back. Fall. The ground will always catch you. Other side, tree. Are you up for the challenge? Look up and back. Switch sides again. Tree pose. Hands to prayer heart. Grow your branches. Feel wind on your skin and sway in the breeze. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Triangle, however you want to get there. Breathe. Wide leg forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Side to side lunges. Bending one knee, extending the other leg, flexing the toes, keeping the hips low. Inhale, 5-point star. Point the toes. Triangle, opposite side. Chaturanga. Chaturanga. Lizard lunge. Quad stretch. Reach back. Find a bind. Pull that heel close to your glutes. Pull the heel in a couple inches more. Without flinging, release your bind. Slowly lower that back leg. Shift back. Half splits or full splits. Flex those front toes back to your face. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Twist open to one side. Ground both hands. Twist open to the other side. Breathing. Back to center. Half pigeon. Shin parallel to the top of the mat. Shoulders away from the ears. You can stay high on your hands. You can come down to your forearms. And if you have the space to come all the way down onto your chest, come all the way down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. self-assist, flexing those toes back, supporting the forehead. Let anything come up and let it go. With each inhale and each exhale. Inhale, lift up, swing that back leg around on the outside of the bent knee, hug the knee in, twist open. Inhale back to center, hug the knee in, lengthen the spine, exhale, twist. Inhale back to center, switching sides. Lizard lunge on the other side. Resting with what is. You are shaking and you're not stirred. Quad stretch on this side, bringing up that back foot to the glutes, finding a bind, pulling it in a few inches more. Breathing, flexing the toes. Without flinging, release the bind, lower that back leg, push back, half or full splits. Grounding one hand, twisting out to the other side. Grounding the opposite hand, twisting out to the other side. Half pigeon. Taking whatever you need here. Sides are different. Expecting them to be the same is like expecting two snowflakes to be the same. Even copies of copies are different than the originals. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold deeper. Rise back up. Swing the back leg around, planting the foot on the outside of that bent knee. Hug that knee into the chest. Lengthen the spine. Twist. Planting a hand behind the back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Leading with the shoulder, following with the chin. Inhale back to center. Hug in, counter twist to the other side. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Inhale back to center. Coming to a comfortable seat, checking in, coming back to breath. Lower all the way down. Happy baby. Letting yourself fall to one side and the other. Rocking back and forth. Final inversion, shoulder stand, headstand, handstand. Support your back if you're in shoulder stand. Make sure the neck is long and you're not putting any pressure on it. All of the support is in the shoulders. Shoulder stand, slowly lower to plow. Tucking the knees, temple press pose, rolling all the way down. Hugging the knees in, hip circles here. Melting the knees to one side, looking out the other. Breathing. Remembering that intention. Remembering all the work we did. And appreciating it. Letting go of any judgment. Hug the knees into the chest and drip them over to the other side, looking out the other side. And being grateful. We were shaking and we're not stirred. Relax the jaw. Hug the knees back to center. Give yourself a great big hug. And set up for the final pose with one big body stretch and a yawn. Bring your hands to your side body. Shavasana. Come back into the body by deepening the breath. Wiggle the fingers and the toes, bringing awareness. Pull one knee into the chest, followed by the other. Hug yourself deeply. Tip to one side, supporting your head with your arm. Finding the fetal position. Taking what you need. And when you're ready, lifting up into a comfortable seat, eyes closed or cast down, hands face down to ground, face up to receive. The light within me sees, honors, and appreciates the light within you. I am eternally grateful for you practicing with me today, and I hope you take everything that you've found within yourself through all your next days. We were shaking, and were not stirred. Hands to prayer heart. Bring the energy to the third eye center between the eyebrows. We bow and say, Namaste. Namaste.